Hello everyone, today we're rolling the dice a little bit. We're gonna go to the Loess Hills, the Loess National Forest in Iowa. We're gonna take some photos. The sky is super overcast and kind of crappy for a fall day, but we're gonna risk the chance of the sky clearing and allowing us to get some cool fall photographs at a place that I've rarely visited. So let's go check it out. The equipment list for the day is the Fuji GFX 50s with the 32-64 and the 80-1.7, and also the Fuji X-H2s with the 100-400. Probably like an hour later than I should be. I should be out here maybe when the sun is just rising, but my wife made these amazing pumpkin donuts that, I mean, what am I gonna do? Pumpkin donuts or get out early? I'm gonna choose pumpkin donuts. Okay, this is not exactly why I went out here to take pictures, but I got this really amazing abandoned house on top of a hill with these giant trees around it. How many sunrises did this place see? It's an amazing house. You just have to imagine what kind of stories the families could have told that lived here. But what I'll do is I'll walk around a couple different spots and get some wide angle with the GFX, and it's a seriously nice spot. So a lot of fun to shoot stuff like this. Not something I'm gonna sell a lot of, but I enjoy doing this kind of stuff when I'm out taking pictures. So even this by itself, this house was worth the trip. All right, how much fun was that? I love this stuff. Finding random awesome things on the side of the road. Next up is a little creek or some trails into the Loess, Iowa forest, whatever it's called. And we'll see if we can get something pretty. Maybe I could sell. This is one of those places I've never been before, and it's literally 45 minutes away from my house. Like, how crazy that I think I have to get out for like hours to find beautiful places. 45 minutes away, cool little spot, some water, some cool fall trees. The sky's kind of blank, but at least the sun is illuminating the trees, making them the fall colors a little bit brighter. And I can always drop a new sky in there. I know some of you hate it, but I love it. Another little parking spot by the water, and I found this tree that's kind of like just sticking out of the water, and the light's hitting it, and behind it is it's a lot darker. So I think this tree might be a cool black and white. Okay, so I can't get out of the spot because now, as you can see, the sky is looking pretty cool, and I'm also trying to get these rocks right here in the foreground a little bit to give us some kind of interest in the front, because I think that body of water just plain and then the trees is not very like visually interesting. So we'll see if this kind of weedy rock will look kind of cool. And what I'm doing is I'm using f4 maximum aperture. Wait, is that maximum aperture on this lens? Yes, the maximum aperture on this lens to focus on the trees and make the rock kind of blurry. And we should still be able to get enough depth of field to get the sky and everything else. So we're gonna try a couple of these things and see what happens. Okay, who else struggles with these big open scenes sometimes? Because here's the thing, I see these hills and they're gorgeous. They have the color in them and the sky is now getting kind of cool. But I take the pictures and they just look kind of flat sometimes. So I guess in what I like to do in these kind of situations, I like to try to find one focal point. So I have this yellow tree and the hills behind it, and hopefully some of that will translate. But there's these dead trees to the right, so I'm not sure if this is the right spot, but I mean, all we can do is try, right? That's how we learn. You know it's serious time when I got my hat backwards. It's just too windy to wear it the other way or it just flies away. I've got a cool scene, the Loess hills in front of me, a decent sky, right, with some clouds, and then this lone tree in the middle of this field surrounding, with the hill surrounding it. So the sun's hitting the tree, beautiful. 47 years old, I'm still learning patience. I have not learned patience yet. So what happened is I went to take the photo and the sun went away. The clouds covered the sun up. So this shot just doesn't really work without the sun hitting this tree to make it brighter amongst the entire landscape. You know, it's decent without the sun, but I need it with the sun. So I'm waiting, but the sun is not cooperating and I am very impatient. I want to see what's up that hill, that one up there. That's part of the fun of photography, is just discovering what's over that next hill. But I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna try to see if there's any kind of chance of getting some sun here. Okay, so I got like one single shot, maybe a couple of the sun on that tree, but hey, it was worth it. It was worth waiting. And while I was waiting, I wasn't really paying attention to the background, like that road where I said it's you know, I want to see what's over there. That's also kind of a cool photograph because the light was hitting just that far part of the road, which helps lead the viewer. You know, you have the road, the lines leading you in, and then you got the light on the end of the road and that one single tree. And it's kind of cool. There's some dead stuff in front of me, but hey, gotta take the shot. Okay, and just as I was talking about that road, I was getting in the car, this young deer like starts running across the road, and the Fuji X-H2s tracked that deer better than any of the other cameras that I've used, except for like the Sony and Canons, but better than any Fuji I've ever had. So pretty awesome. I hope it turned out. I hope my shutter speed was fast enough. I really could just do this for every day, all day, but that's not real life, is it? No, it's not. But I value it while I can get it, which I think is, I think that's important. And even if I wasn't getting fantastic stuff, I'd still be enjoying seeing the, you know, the scenes and driving. I listen to podcasts. I love listening to my podcasts while on the road, and it's just, you know, like soul time, right? So we're gonna go a little bit that way, see what's down that road, and then probably head home. Okay, I'm almost falling down this hill, and I'm just trying to get to these cool trees and the clouds behind them while the sun's hitting everything. It's pretty cool, but it's also hunting season. I hope somebody doesn't shoot me. Okay, we'll see if we got a couple of cool shots, and I'm gonna try to stumble up this hill. Stumbling up things is harder than stumbling down them. I seriously cannot believe I've never been here before. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a couple more shots of this place, and then I'm gonna head home.